Every UX consultant remembers their first freelance gig. I remember mine very clearly. It was a startup that mentioned a very specific issue they had. They said, "We need to automate our manual data verification process." On the surface, it sounded pretty straightforward. Efficiency, automation, better UX. So I did what I had been trained to do. I started thinking about flows, screens, and how the system might work. But then I paused and asked a different question. I asked, why does this process need to change now? That question changed everything. Because what I learned wasn't about usability at all. The manual process wasn't just slow, it was error prone. Those errors flowed directly into regulatory reporting. And those reports carried the risk of fines, audits, and reputational damage. This wasn't an efficiency problem, it was a risk problem. And that's the moment I shifted from making things to making sense of things. It's the difference between being a UX practitioner and becoming a UX consultant. As practitioners, our instinct is to jump straight into problem solving, to fix, to craft, to deliver. Fix the interface, streamline the flow, ship the solution. But a consultant pauses to clarify what should be solved and why it matters. Instead of asking, what should I design? We start asking, what decision are we trying to influence for the client? Not to delay, but to understand what actually needs solving. This reframing changed the entire project. Automation wasn't the goal, error-free reporting was. Efficiency was a byproduct. Once the real problem was clear, the design decisions became obvious. What needed validation, where accuracy mattered more than speed, and which steps shouldn't be automated at all. That clarity didn't come from UX skills alone. It came from diagnosis. And that's the difference between execution mode and strategic partner mode. Authority doesn't come from job titles or client logos. It starts with how you see your role. If you treat your work as transactional, clients will too. But when you approach problems like a partner, questioning, clarifying, reframing, you step into a new identity. This is where transition begins, from UX practitioner to UX consultant. If this resonated, know that this is just one layer of a much deeper body of work. This comes from our self-paced course called UX Consulting, Launching Your Independent Practice. It is designed to help you move from doing good design work to building a viable, confident UX consulting practice. We talk about everything from getting leads to pricing yourself to selling your work to putting the right paperwork in place so your practice actually holds together. What makes this course different is that it focuses on what actually gets a UX consulting practice off the ground, not just how to think about going out on your own. It helps you think and operate like a consultant. The course has short, focused lessons you can return to as your work evolves, not content you consume once and forget. It also sits within a broader self-paced course library built to support learning alongside real client work. If you want to go deeper or explore the full course, you will find everything on our website. Thanks for spending this time with me. I'll see you there.